feel, in a sense, I mean, there's even talk about when you go back to work, do we have to have business professional attire? Now, I love getting dressed up, and I miss that immensely going into the office, planning my outfits, going to the dry cleaner, that whole thing. And I feel like when you're dressed appropriately, you feel ready, you feel more up for the job, or up for the task, or up for the challenge that's coming. And I feel like there's definitely this swing that, ties won't be required, or forget it, I'm coming in casual, I can do my work. And I feel that sort of diminishes the professionalism of the workplace. And when that is lowered, then other things start to become less professional, like the way people talk to each other, the lunchroom talk, things. There's just, for a quick example, my husband took me on a cruise. I've only ever been on one in my life, and my mom had been on many, and part of the fun was planning all the outfits for every evening. Everything was just like glamour, and so I probably had 4 suitcases with me full of dresses and heels and this and that. But it was when freestyle cruising first started, so we went to dinner the first night, and there were people in Juicy Couture sweatsuits. So I'm like in this full-on gown, and I'm looking around, and it just is like, why? What? Some had not gotten their luggage yet, so I understand that. But come to find out, there was no dress code except for one evening on the ship, the captain's night. And I can literally tell you that the entire atmosphere of the ship that night came way up. There was just such an elegance, and the demeanor, the way people conducted themselves, it changed the whole dynamic of being in that crowd. So and not say it was professional, it just had a much more what I expected my cruise to be like, at least in the evening, at dinner. So I feel like keeping the office professional is important. People are probably going to hate this because I talked about having to dress up for work, but a lot of these things tie into each other. Keeping that business professional, that code of conduct we want, that we need in corporate America, international corporate, I should say.